Yo, what is up, guys? You're your boy Risky, and gonna bring to you some more Advanced Warfare. And I kind of have a question for you guys. Don't know if you guys are getting sick of everyone playing Advanced Warfare, so please put in the comment section if you think I should stop and like move to other games, because I'm gonna be uploading other games anyways. But if I was to upload another COD, I mean, I know this was like a really like BO2 based channel in the very beginning as it was, but my BO2 broke, and so all I really have is MW3. I mean, now later on this channel, if you guys would like to see it, I could put on some Minecraft and other games like that, some horror games, some rage games in general. Just, I mean, not trying to be like Jev or anything, but like other games like that, you know what I mean? Like, this channel definitely, I can promise you, is not going to be old COD based, because obviously I'm going to try to upload what you guys like, but then again, I'm not gonna just upload COD, because I don't just play COD. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just make it a COD based channel, but I'm not gonna do that, because it's just not as fun for me anyways. And like, really what all this is about, it's about you guys and about me having fun doing what I'm doing in general. So anyways, we're gonna kick this off with the story though. And another thing is, right before I say the story, you're going to see me playing a lot more with friends in general, because I always think that's a lot more fun to do. But anyways, so I was at Subway, like, not that long ago. Like, it actually was pretty long ago. I don't know. I was going to go hang out with my girlfriend, and I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she's getting ready. I don't know, because she told me not to come over yet, but I was already in town. I was pretty close to her house, and she said, hey, I'll text you when I'll text you when you can come over. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, and it was like, okay, I'm messing up. I can't even speak right now, and that's a problem. That's not good, because right now I can't do cut commentaries right now. I will soon, but not right now. Okay. Anyways, she said you can come over in a little bit, and I said okay. So I'm sitting there waiting. It's been like a half an hour now, and now my phone's starting to die. So I have the charger in my bag, but I have to plug it into the wall. And the only only wall charger that I could plug it into was right next to this kid. And the kid looked like a normal kid. I mean, didn't look really weird or anything. Like, didn't look like he had any problems. The only thing that kind of looked off around him was he had earmuffs around his neck. But I don't know. It wasn't like, oh, you're a weirdo, you know what I mean? But anyways, I went over there, and he was sitting there probably for a good 30 minutes. I was in there before him. I was sitting in there for probably an hour now. Oh, did I just miss that shot? All right, that's what I like to see. Anyways, I was sitting there at least for a good hour, and then he was in there for probably a half an hour, and we ended up talking. And he was saying he was in 10th grade, and he asked me what grade I was in. I told him I was in 8th, and he asked me if I had a car. Now, for one, why would an 8th grader have a car? I don't know. But after I said no, he's like, do you have a truck? In my mind, that's pretty much the same exact thing. I mean, if I don't have a car, why would I have a truck? I don't know. So I told him no. And he's like, do you have your driver's license? And I was like, I'm in 8th grade. No. And he's like, oh, okay. And if you guys saw my Gamma Challenge, I have a relatively baby face. Like, I don't think I look 14, at least. Maybe I do. I don't know. But anyways, I told him no, and then he asked me what school I went to. I told him, you know, I mean, he lived, obviously, okay, I live out in the country, so if you're out there, you probably go to the same school. Like, it's really rare for someone not to go to the same school. Anyways, he went to a private school, and because he told me, and I was like, oh, okay. He told me he's coming back to my school, the school that I go to, and I said, oh, okay, that's cool. And anyways, he asked me if I was in high school, and he already knew I was in 8th grade. I don't know why he would say that, but he did. And then it got to the point where I guess he ended up trusting me. I don't know. He whispered, like, he scooted over to me. He whispered, he's like, do you want to hear my secret? And I was like, what? And he's like, do you want to hear my secret? I was like, yeah, sure, I don't really care. And he's like, I have mastered meditation. I have meditated for 14 years. Right there, that freaked me out. I was done. Nope, I was done. He freaked me out already. It was over. But I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, you want to know another secret? I was like, I want to keep this kid going. You know, I thought it was kind of amusing. I mean, I don't know if that's mean or not, but I thought it was pretty amusing. So I kept him going. And then he's like, oh, I know how to time travel. I was like, what? And he's like, I know how to time travel. And he told me we were sitting there for another good half an hour just talking about time travel. Like he was just telling me exactly how he time travels. Like, obviously I didn't believe him. I thought it was hilarious. So like sitting there listening to him telling me exactly, like, he's like, you gotta stretch your neck, then you gotta stretch your legs, then you gotta stretch your abs, then you gotta stretch your stomach. And I was like, aren't your abs and your stomach the same thing? He's like, no. They're completely different.
Now that's how it's done.
My Elgato. That was a good commentary. I don't know if, like, I'm looking at my Elgato right now and it looks frozen. I don't know if it really is. I'll gonna check after this, but anyways, he told me he could time travel and stuff, and it was really weird. Like, that kid, really just off kid. I don't know, maybe something was wrong with him. But anyways, it's been your boy Risky. Later.